Okay, perfect. And then if anybody shows up late, then they can just watch it after if they need to. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys and just go through this presentation and just kind of share with you guys what we're up to because it is so exciting. It's probably unlike a lot of things you've seen before, and I'm so excited to get to share this with you guys. So my name is Kaitlyn. If you're wondering who the heck I am or why I'm talking to you, I've actually been in this industry for 5 years now. I got started when we had our first baby and she was not planned. I was a youth care worker in like group homes for kids that didn't have families. I was in before and after school programs. Like I loved my job, but it wasn't paying very much. And my fiance was still going to school to become an engineer. So it was our only income. So we were getting by, but we were like just getting by. And then when we got pregnant, that maternity leave pay was so low that we could not pay for literally anything. It was $400. We couldn't pay bills, rent, like nothing. Our parents were having to help. And it was just, I felt like it was our rock bottom. And so on one of the days when I got one of those maternity leave checks, I was literally on the floor crying. And I saw a post from somebody that she did a network marketing business from home with her kids. And I jumped in and I didn't do any research. I didn't look into the business, the products, the compensation plan, anything. Like I didn't even know a single thing about it. I just knew that people were making money and I needed money. So I jumped in. I've worked this industry ever since and it changed our life. It really did. We were able to buy a beautiful house. We've traveled. I have never gone back to work since before that maternity leave. So for 5 years, I've just been at home with my girls. I've gotten to raise them every day. And it's just been so amazing. And then a few months ago, I was just feeling really burnt out. Like as much as it had changed our life, I felt like it wasn't fun anymore. My team wasn't winning. I was making money, but nobody else was. I wasn't loving the products, and a lot of customers weren't loving the products. And I just was not enjoying myself anymore. And so, July, I started doing my research that I probably should have done from the beginning. And I started looking into those products, the compensation plan, everything. Like this time around, we literally asked all the questions. We studied for hours. Like even James, my fiance, like was so involved. Like he was speaking to people, asking the questions. And that's what brought us to Hugh Sciences. And I have never been so happy with the decision in my life. It has been so incredible. And so I'm so excited to just get to share that with you guys. And maybe you learn to love some of it too. Maybe there's certain aspects of it that excite you, whatever. Even if you're just here to support a friend doing it, either way, so happy you're here. And I'm just going to share a little bit about this company with you guys and why we're here. So, this company has actually grown 1,800% since it launched in 2018, which is huge, like almost unheard of numbers. We're already in 26 countries. They're aiming for 52 by the end of 2023. But yet, it's still a ground floor opportunity. It's so crazy. There's no saturation here. So, what that means, if you're somebody that has no idea what that means, basically, this is saying that we're not new enough that we don't have that we have like the problems with like shipping and getting stock out, like all the issues that new companies have. We're way past that. We're way into production. We have factories, like everything is going great, but we're still new enough that we haven't hit that fast momentum where like everybody and their grandma knows about the company, right? Like if you were to go ask 10 people on the street if they've heard of Q Sciences, probably all 10 would look at you and be like, no, what's that? So that's why it's so exciting for us, because it means that the people coming in now really have that opportunity to be the ones to share this. And in a few years, when this is $1 billion company, we can be the ones making that huge life-changing money with the huge teams because it's not super established yet. Yes, there's amazing leaders and mentors, and I'll go over all of that, but we have that room to grow here and to become those established leaders. So it's really huge for people who want that large income to be able to grow into some sort of leadership role, things like that. It's just such an amazing opportunity. These two guys here are why this company is so successful. So Mark Wilson on the left, You might recognize him, you might not. I personally didn't because I'm not a sports person, but he is actually a two-time Super Bowl champion if you're into football. And so the reason I always share that is because it really just shows you he did not start this company because he was desperate for money. It was not some sort of thing where, it was just about getting cash. It was that he was not feeling fulfilled after retiring. He needed something that he could still be helping people. And he was really good with the health and wellness space. So he started to come up with the products of what could really help people physically and mentally. And so he established this company. And then Jake Spencer came in, and he was actually somebody who was in the industry, meaning he didn't own a company or anything. He just worked within a different business. And so he himself knew that he wanted to come up with a compensation plan that had way more room for people to grow, to make more money. He just knew that a lot of companies within the industry didn't actually have the potential for people to make that good money that they always claim you can, right? So he hand wrote a compensation plan that he wished a company would have. And then he went looking for the right business partner to actually bring that compensation plan to, which is when he picked Mark Wilson. So, just to kind of put it in perspective for you guys, they combined in 2018. So, they mixed his products and his company with his compensation plan. And that is now how it has grown 1,800%. I forgot the number there for a second. It's so big. Like, it's just crazy when you really think about how you can have the best company and the best compensation plan, and it just explodes things. So, this is another really important person behind the scenes because it again just reiterates how amazing this company is, and that we don't just talk the talk. We actually like walk the walk and make sure we have everything as good as it can be, because our products are actually formulated by doctors and naturopaths. This is our main guy, Dr. Kimberly. He's a former senior editor at WebMD, a licensed naturopath, an internal medicine doctor. He has to okay every single product we ever come out with, and he stays on top of what people need, what people are struggling with, what we can do to help. And so it just really shows you that we don't have just like gimmicky products. We have very healthy, all natural products that actually are so effective. This company started selling the products in a doctor's office, actually. And so when it became so successful, that is when they knew that they wanted to take it further into a marketing company because the products were selling so much and helping so many people. So I will not go into all of the products because I could talk for hours and nobody wants that. But as you can see, we have a whole line. So I love with this company that no matter what people come to me needing help with, we have something. So whether it's pain relief, mental health, sleep, fitness, weight loss, collagen, like you name it, we have something to help them. And so I just love knowing that. But you can see here, like we have, like, actually, you know what? Let me just go into and explain just a few of the most popular ones. So this was the first one that we actually started this company with. It's our Q Core. And so it actually has 4 products within it. And it's basically your entire body's health in one product. So it comes with our mental health vitamin for mood, brain health, our pre and probiotics, our digest for gut health, making sure you digest food properly. Align is an anti-inflammatory, helps with your muscles and joints. So like it's literally everything from head to toe what your body needs to just feel better every single day. And I take this myself, and you guys, I have never felt so good in my life. Like the energy, the mood, like I'm somebody who actually takes anxiety meds, and I'm not even joking. I haven't taken them in weeks because I just don't even feel like I need to anymore. Like it just feels, it makes you feel so good about yourself. And just to kind of put it in perspective for you guys of how much and like how popular this product is, it's actually in 80% of our reorders. So that means that almost everybody who orders a second time orders this product, because once you try it, you just really can't go without it. It feels so good. So that's what started this company. Another one of our really popular products is our collagen, because it's actually medical grade collagen. It has every type of collagen in it. There's many forms of it, and we have all of them. So we have two formulas so that it works super fast. So what this means is that this purple bottle here is for your outer body. So hair, skin, nails, wrinkles, anti-aging, like all the things on the outside of your body that you want help with. That's what this collagen is for. And then we have another one, which is for your inner body, which is for like muscles, joints, mobility. It helps burn fat and turn it into fuel, like all the things inside your body. So the reason they do that, let me just show you some results here, is so that it works way faster. So instead of them diminishing the amount in it so that you have all of it, they give you everything you need and separate it so that you get your results like stat. And the results really speak for themselves. I have never used something that works so fast and so good. This is the last one I will mention in detail. These are our sprays, which are also extremely popular because they work instantly and they're very problem solution oriented. So what that means is like the sleep one, you can spray it and go have the best sleep of your life 10 minutes later. Same with like pain relief, metabolism booster, all the specific vitamins. B12 gives you a big energy boost. Like it's just crazy how quick they work. And that's because a spray under the tongue is actually the fastest way to get your vitamins besides being hooked up to an IV. That's the only faster way to get the nutrients you need. And I'm sure none of us want to go hook up to an IV to be able to sleep better or get your vitamins. So this is a really fast way to just automatically get them. So these are really popular. Another thing about our company that goes with the products is our Q Fit app. And so here we never word things as like a magic pill. It's nothing like that. We come with the whole lifestyle. So anybody who's an ambassador or a customer with our company actually gets our Q Fit app, where you get your own personalized workout programs. There's a whole library of them you can choose from. You get your own fitness trainer who's an actual person, not a robot. So they can answer you, give you recommendations, help you out, all the things. There's workout plans, meal plans, macro counters, accountability groups, like you name it, this app has it, which is amazing because it's hard to find an app that has all of those. And when you do, they're not cheap. So the fact that it comes with the people who are part of this company, it's just so amazing. It's so fun. It keeps you accountable and it works. It works so good. Okay, if this is something you guys were interested in on the business scale, it's actually what, oh my gosh, our owners are so generous. So they've actually made it so that it's way cheaper to be part of it. It used to be just $99, but they've actually made a $39.99 option now. And so that gives you everything for a year. It gives you your website, your business app, your back office, everything you need to actually work your business for a whole year. There's no monthly payments or anything. The only difference is if you still go with the 99, it also gives you free shipping on all your monthly orders for a year. But that's the only difference. So even for 39, you still get everything for a whole year. If this is something you're thinking more on a customer side and not really interested in starting a business, we have a ton of things to help our customers as well. So the main one is our Q rewards. So every time you order, you actually get rewards, which essentially is like money for free products. So you can spend it as soon as you have enough for a free product, or you can keep saving them until you have enough for a whole free shopping spree, which is what I'm doing because we actually do get that as ambassadors as well. But we also have dedicated customer support, meaning there's a phone line, there's a chat on the website. They answer really quick. Actually, they're so helpful. But the biggest thing is that we have a money back guarantee. That is how incredible these products are, is that somebody could order, use the whole bottle, and if they decide that it didn't give them the results they want or they're not loving it, you can literally return the empty bottle and get your money back. But even with that return policy, our return rate is 0.5%, 0.5%. Like it's just so crazy to actually think about it, because when people try these products, they work so good that they just don't get returned. That's how fast they work. A huge thing that brought me here as well was our financial freedom movement. And this is something that is so different than any other company you'll see in the industry. Because here they're very practical and they believe in truly helping families get rid of debt. So instead of like a car program or, those like incentives that look really awesome, like a free car sounds good, right? But actually, where a lot of companies get you is that if you lose the rank or you do something that, wouldn't qualify for it, you then have to pay out the whole rest of it. And they actually end up making people lose money. So our company instead, our kind of incentive program is actually helping people pay off debt. So you get to pick a debt of your choice. It can be credit cards, your mortgage, a car you're financing. Like it doesn't matter. You get to pick, and the company actually helps you pay off your debt every single month, anywhere from $100 up to $400 a month. They just send in a payment on your behalf. It does not come out of your commissions or your paycheck. It's completely separate. It's literally just one of the ways we get paid. And if you're in the States, you also get hooked up with a free financial coach who helps you specifically with eliminating debt, learn investing strategies, building your savings, retirement plans. Like it's totally free. You can book them as much or as little as you want. And they literally just help you with your finances. So that's something I love about this company. It's not quite international yet for the actual coaches, but they're working on that. They have a Facebook group for us in the meantime where these coaches go live, give us all the same tips. So we still have access to it. We just don't have the specific trainers yet. But we are getting the payments starting in December. So if you're somebody who is interested in that, but you don't live in the States, don't worry. You can still be one of the first people to actually be part of this program and have your debt paid off. So that's super exciting, which I'm actually part of. So that, yeah, it's so exciting. So ways we get paid is actually crazy. It's mind blowing how much money we can actually make here because we have two sides of the compensation plan. We have the customer side and the team side. And so some people like knowing that if they, don't want to talk about products as much and they just want to help people with the business, or there's some people that don't want the business side and they just love sharing the products. Some people love knowing that they don't have to do both. And so that's good. We also have our commissions. If you are selling customers or selling products to customers, you still get your commissions. Plus, we also have set rank pay. So what that means is there's no guesswork or averages involved with how much you're going to be paid. You literally know what the pay is for each rank, wherever you end up for the month. You know what you're going to get paid. And that has been such a blessing for us, going from, averages and finding out when we get paid, how much we're going to get, to now knowing exactly what you have to do to get each paycheck. And it grows so fast. It starts to double and get bigger. And there's also bonuses. So every time you hit a new rank, there's a cash bonus that you get as well on top of the set pay. So it just adds up really quick. And that is, again, on top of the debt that they're helping you pay off. So there's just so much money. So I will not go into detail on this, but this is just kind of a picture of the compensation plan. And I love that our compensation plan is so simple that it can be put on a picture, because that's actually really rare. It shouldn't be, but it is. And you can just kind of see here how the commission is listed for each rank and it gets big, as well as the bonus. So just to kind of, again, put it into perspective for you guys, I have been in since July, so 3 months, and we're already bronze, pushing for the rank of silver, which makes $4,000 a month. And we've already earned almost $5,000 in just the bonuses on top of the pay. And it's crazy. The potential is just unreal. And the fact that it's happening so quickly just means that the people coming in now that stay consistent with it can truly be making those huge numbers, even if it takes a few years. Like when you really think long term here, there's so much room for growth. But if you're somebody who loves numbers and you do want to know like exactly how this works, we do have a video that goes in detail on this. So please feel free to ask the person who invited you here tonight for that video. It's only 10 minutes long and it just goes in depth on like exactly how the compensation plan works. So please feel free to ask for that and they can send it to you and it will explain like in detail how this works. So another thing about this company that really brought me here was just the simple systems. So they have a really simple like plug and play system, which means that you can come in and even if you have no idea what you're doing, you can still be making money because of how simplified it is, how much we help you. We literally just have all the tools so that you can come in and really start making money fast and you'll just figure it out as you go. The last thing that I will mention is just the culture here is so different. And I know a lot of people say that, but here it's as somebody with experience, I can tell you it's unlike anything I've ever felt before. So we have access to the top leaders, the mentors, the owners. There's corporate partnerships, which means that the owners specifically ask us like what products we want to see, what bonuses we want to see. We have councils, things like that. And just to share a little story with you guys to really show you that it's true, that picture you see there is actually, oh, when did I go? September. Yeah, end of September. So only a month and a half into this business, me as well as a few of my girls actually got invited to go to the owner's lodge in Salt Lake City. So we got to go up the mountains into their huge, like beautiful mansion, and we got to stay for a few days. And so I met the owners, I met the number one income earner. She actually invited me to her house for dinner one night. I got to meet her kids. Like they don't treat you as like a rank or how much money you make here. Like they love everybody. And the little boy you see in the picture is actually my friend's son. And so she got invited, but she had nobody to watch her son. And she was so upset over it because she had earned this trip, but he's had a lot of medical issues. So there was nobody that, you know, could take care of him or that she trusted enough to leave him with. And they actually said to her, okay, bring him. We will help take care of him. If you have like a tablet or coloring books, like bring it, we'll play with him. And they didn't just help take care of him, like they loved him. He became best friends with everybody. There's pictures of him with the owners of the company playing games. Like it's just incredible how much they love people and their people's families. Like it's just so different here. Okay, so if this is something you guys were interested in, that's all I have for you guys today. But if you have questions, please feel free to ask them to the person who invited you. We will answer all of your questions. If you want to see the compensation plan or see the systems in detail of how we get people started and how it's so duplicatable and successful, things like that, we will make sure you get all of the information. And the last thing I'll just leave you guys with is this quote on the bottom that just says, you can join a billion-dollar company or you can be part of creating one. And that was just the biggest thing for me when I saw that there was room here to actually be part of creating it and then having, you know, your name in there when it is a billion-dollar company. That is just huge. And so if this is something that, you know, interests you guys at all, like I said, please feel free to reach out and we'll answer your questions. But I'm so happy you guys were here.